It's Ash from SuperVideos back for another live stream Q&A. This is going to be Q&A number 167. So as always, let's jump right into this. But let me know if there's any issues with the stream. Animated Alex, what's up, Ash? How are you, Animated Alex? Glad you could join. And one announcement, we're not going to be able to do a live stream gameplay today. I'm probably going to do one tomorrow, but a longer one. But today, we're not going to do one after the stream. I was originally going to do it, but I have some stuff that I want to do, so I don't have time for live stream gameplay tonight. But definitely check back tomorrow or stay updated on the social media for the channel to know when we're going to go live for the gameplay. So, yeah, I think everything is good. I'm just waiting for people to join and ask questions on the chat. Animated Alex, the new Walking Dead series better be good. Yeah, I hope that they don't give us the same generic stuff. I hope they give us something unique and exciting. The things they've released, teasers, the main teaser, it definitely got me hyped. It was very interesting, and it opens the door to so many possibilities, and I'm absolutely excited to see where they're going to go with it and what they're going to do. But the thing is, we still don't know. They haven't completely revealed or told us how it's going to really connect to the main show. Like, is it going to be in the same universe? Is it going to be connected in any way? We don't know a lot of that information. And I think at this point, it's too early to kind of completely say, or it's just too early for us to say that we are going to hate it or that we're going to love it. I think it's just way too early for us to make that decision. I think for now, what they've given us is definitely exciting and gets me excited and interested about the series and about the universe in general. Animated Alex, the image of the puppet walker looks horrific. The image of the puppet walker. Which puppet walker? I never saw that. Are you talking about the new series? Those were images, I think. Or, what do you call it? Drawings. Are those the ones you're talking about? Epic Zombie Killer. Q&A, hey Ash, how do you see Michonne leaving in Season 10? I still think she's gonna leave in an open-ended sort of way where, she's not gonna die, but the possibility of her returning is there. As far as whether she's going to go after Rick or go looking for Rick or whether she's just going to leave in another way, I'm still not sure about that. I can't really decide because, we are getting split information. So I don't know necessarily for sure. Like, I'm not confident. But what I'm confident about is that it doesn't seem like they're going to kill her off in Season 10. Animated Alex, the walker with the strings or wires inside of it. Oh yeah, that one. I have that actually on the thumbnail of the video here. Yeah, that one's a pretty interesting one, and that's one of the things that really gets me excited because it seems like it's going to be a unique and different vibe in this new series, which I'm absolutely looking forward to. Epic Zombie Killer, Q&A hash. Will the new series be better than Fear the Walking Dead? I hope so. It looks promising, but I don't want to, have my hopes be up here and then, get the actual series and for it not to meet my expectations. So I think it has potential. a lot of possibilities for it to look good, to be good, better than Fear, obviously. And I think from what they've released, it looks promising. But I don't want to keep my hopes so high that, it's not going to reach my expectations. Animated Alex, did you watch Stranger Things Season 3? I have not yet. I haven't had a chance, man. I'll definitely be checking it out. It's just, whenever I get a chance, I'll check it out. Epic Zombie Killer, by the way, I'm confused. Who was Michonne pointing Lucille at near the end of the trailer? We don't know. I did a video on that. I think that scene is not real. I think it's a dream sequence of some sort. I did a video on that. The link to that, or that should be on the channel. You can go and check it out. But I don't think it's a real scene. I think it's a dream sequence. Animated Alex, you were right when you said it looks like The Last of Us. Yeah, I definitely get that vibe. It might just be me, but I definitely get that vibe from the new series. It looks like it's focusing a lot on things that were definitely focused on The Last of Us. And they weren't really focused on The Walking Dead's original show. Epic Zombie Killer, by the way, Ash, I was super pissed about Rick's fate in the comics. Yeah, definitely. The comics, it's bittersweet because I loved what they did at the end, how they ended it, but I feel like there was a gap. There was a lot of stories that they skipped over, and I would have loved to have gotten those stories. But I absolutely loved the way they ended it. I think the way they ended it, or Kirkman ended the comic book, was flawless. It was amazing. But again, I think it was rushed. But could he have done it any other way if he wanted to finish it finish it early and for it to be shocking? Probably not. He would needed to have killed Rick off in a surprising manner for the story to move towards the direction he wanted it to go. Unrated Alex, alright, I won't spoil anything about season 3 of Stranger Things. Yeah, please don't. I'll check it out. I don't know when I'm going to be able to check it out because obviously with the gameplay that I added in to the channel, I've been busy with that, finishing that, and doing the regular videos that we do and doing the live streams and stuff, and obviously work and everything. So I haven't really had a chance to get into season 3 and finish it. Or I haven't even watched the first episode. But I'll definitely get into it. Like, I'll probably leave a few days for that. Like, I won't do any gameplays or anything, and I'll focus on that just to get that over with. And that way I can do some videos on that if you guys are interested. Animated Alex, it would be cool if this show has something like clickers. Oh man, it would be Nightmare Road. I don't know what you mean by that last part, but yeah, like walkers that look just a little bit different, I would love to see. But then again, if the universe is the same universe as The Walking Dead, you can't really do that. Because the walkers on The Walking Dead are not really that different. There's only one kind. So if you're going to do that, bring something like clickers into The Walking Dead, you would need to make the universe different. Not in the same universe. Like, it still could be a Walking Dead show, but it's going to be a different universe. It's gonna be in a different universe than the universe where the original Walking Dead is. Epic Zombie Killer. It's just dumb how a huge character like Rick dies that way. I agree with you. I absolutely agree. But then again, like I said, could Kirkman have done it any other way for him to push the story towards the direction he wanted it to in that short amount of time or span of time? I don't think so. Epic Zombie Killer, by the way, one thing I like about Fear Season 5 is the radiation walkers. That's the only thing I like about this new season, and it's a small thing. I'm not saying this season is bad, I'm just saying it seems like it's the same old again. And doesn't seem like we're getting anything new anymore in Fear. And that's just, it's burning me out, personally. Epic Zombie Killer. Oh, I just read that. Animated Alex. How do you think Nick would deal with clickers from Last of Us. You mean Rick? Oh, I read Nick. Yeah, you said Rick. How would Rick have dealt with it? Well, the same way anyone else would really deal with them. The way he deals with walkers, you know? I don't think he would have dealt with them in a specific way, you know? But he would have definitely found them more threatening than the other walkers. And he would be more careful around them. And not be as hot-headed, or he would take less risks when there's clickers around. Animated Alex, will you see the Rick movies in the theaters? Absolutely. That's the only place we can see it, right? Unless you want to wait until it comes to AMC, which I'm not going to do. Epic Zombie Killer, he could have had Rick sacrifice himself for Carl. He could have, but it would have been a little generic, I think. A little predictable. And he didn't want to go that direction. And I think that was a good idea. Not to just do the most generic thing possible. Epic Zombie Killer sacrificed himself is what I meant. Yeah, I got that. Animated Alex, Nightmare Lane was what I went... Not Nightmare Road. I don't know what Nightmare Lane is even. So same thing for me, I don't know what that is. Epic Zombie Killer, I mean Rick could have sacrificed himself for Carl, like if Carl was in danger or something. Yeah, I get what you mean, I'm just saying it would have been very generic. And I think it was a good idea not to make the ending as generic and predictable as that. As always, we're going to go for half an hour streams. So we have 15 more minutes. We have 15 minutes in. So we have 15 more minutes of Q&A, and then we'll kind of end it. Epic Zombie Killer, by the way, people have been saying that Siddiq's death was in the trailer. There were things in the trailer hinting at Siddiq's death. Not necessarily the trailer showing Siddiq's death, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. And yeah, it is true, there are scenes that hint at Siddiq's death. And I did a video on that already. You can go and check it out. But it doesn't show Siddiq's death. Like, if anyone says Siddiq's death, it was shown in the trailer, it's clickbait. Because it was hinted at in the trailer, not shown. Animated Alex, do you think Rick will find out Ezekiel and Michonne hooked up? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because by the time Rick comes back, if he comes back, it'll be way down the line. So it wouldn't even matter. That wouldn't even matter. And we still don't know if Michonne and Ezekiel are going to hook up. They kissed in the trailer, yes. But we don't know if they're going to actually hook up. Epic Zombie Killer, why would they kill Siddiq when he's still alive in the comics? Well, they can kill anyone they want, because the comics and the TV show are separate entities. They're not the same. They don't have to follow the comics. Why did they kill Carl? He's in the comics, or he was, or yeah, he is. Why did they kill any other person that's alive in the comics, you know? Noah Jinx, hey Ash, long time no see. How are you, Noah Jinx? Glad you could join. It's been a while. And for those of you that watched my last video, that was the special video because I talk about a lot of stuff in that video, and I basically connect a lot of things together that you may not necessarily have known could connect together in some ways. So that's a special video, so if you haven't checked that video yet, check it out. The title is Huge Things Coming to The Walking Dead. So check that out if you're interested, because there's a lot of interesting things coming, I think, in the world of The Walking Dead. And that in that video, I go in detail about what sort of things we can expect, or I think we can expect. Noah Jake 75, Q&A, do you have any theories on how Michonne will exit? No new theories, just the same. I think the most likelihood scenario is that she's going to leave to find Rick. Actually, I do have a theory, but it's an old theory. I'll leave a link to the video I did about that. And the theory, involved a crossover from Fear to The Walking Dead. But I'll leave a link to that video where I talk about that in the chat here, so you can go and check it out. But that's my theory. That's basically my theory. It's not a new theory. I put that out like a couple weeks ago, maybe even a month ago. But that's my theory. I think but going back to what I was saying, I think the most likelihood scenario is that she's gonna leave to find Rick. Animated Alex, do you think Rick and Jadis might be together? No, I don't think so. If you mean romantically involved, I don't think so. Epic Zombie Killer, I hope the show gets a better ending than the comics. I really liked the comics ending. I definitely did. But I think if they finish the show, it's gotta be different. I mean, they can't do the same thing because it doesn't work. Because Rick is not there, because Carl is not there. Noah Jink 75, also something else I think is very interesting is that Carol will be confronted by the ghost of Henry. I wonder if Tara and Enid will pop up again like hallucinations in season 10. It's extremely possible. Enid and Tara could, show up in Siddiq's dreams or something. But that's extremely possible, yes. We did see Henry in Carol's hallucination, so we could see others as well. Epic Zombie Killer, by the way, since Dante is appearing this season, will he get with Maggie like the comics? Well, Maggie's not even in the show right now. If Maggie comes back, then there's a possibility. But Maggie's not even in the show right now. NoLogic75, something else I think is kind of confirmed is that Carol will be the one to kill Alpha, especially when she said bitch has to die. Yes and no. Yes, because that pretty much confirms, right? No, because they may be putting that in there to throw us off, and they're actually gonna follow the comics more and give it to someone else. Or they might intertwine the comic stuff with, the TV show stuff. So it might not just be Carol that's gonna be involved in Alpha's death. And I've done a video on that already. I think there's a possibility that they might have a scenario where both Carol and someone else are involved in Alpha's death. Animated Alex, do you think Al could be a crossover character to the Rick movies? Yes, I think so. That video that I posted a link to also talks about that. Epic Zombie Killer, hey Ash, do you think season 12 or 13 will be the final season of the show? That's how much story they have as far as the comics is concerned, but I think they're gonna go beyond that. I think they are gonna tell their own stories after that. So I don't think it's gonna end. I just think they're gonna run out of comic stuff to tell at that point. Or comic stories to tell. NoMagic75, speaking of Dante, at least it's confirmed that Alden is not Dante, as based on many different theories, so Alden is completely original. Yeah, and I'm glad that they confirmed that finally, and brought Dante, because now all the theories about Alden being Dante is going to stop. Or hopefully it's going to stop. Animated Alex, how do you think Joel would deal with walkers? LOL. Same way he deals with the zombies in Last of Us. I don't think it's gonna change that much. Epic Zombie Killer Q&A hash. Who would you like to kill Alpha? Negan or Carol? I'm split, man. I'm split. There's a part of me that loves the comic stuff and wants it to be Negan, like the comics, the same way. There's another part of me that wants it to be Carol, because that would mean she's gonna get closure, and things are gonna come full circle, and she's gonna get, or it's gonna be the conclusion of the Whispers arc. But I can't necessarily pick one or the other. I'm split. So whatever they give me, I'm happy with. I'll be disappointed, obviously, because I want to see both. Like, I want to see two versions. One version where Carol does it, and one version where Negan does it. But that's obviously not going to happen. Animated Alex, I like that Angela Kang is keeping the strike for keeping the show good. Yeah, I'm actually very surprised how good season 10's trailer was. I was expecting it to be good, but not as good as it was. So I was definitely surprised about that. But yeah, I do agree with you. NoahJing75. Any deaths other than Alpha and Beta that you have in mind for season 10? I've heard theories on Siddiq dying, which I think is plausible, but another death I see is either Luke or Kelly from Magnus Group. Yeah, I'll be doing the death predictions. I'm doing the death predictions so on season 10, so I'll definitely talk about that there. But yeah, I think for sure Alpha and Beta, and Siddiq is also very possible to be on a death or on the chopping block, and maybe someone from Magnus Group, because they narrowly escaped the lineup scene, because I really thought one of them was going to be on there. Epic Zombie Killer, by the way, Ash, Alpha is so dying this season, there's no way she's living to season 11. Absolutely, Alpha's dead in the first half of season 10. I'm pretty sure about that. NoahJing75, I feel like the writers are having Alpha getting active with the conflict, as we saw her running in the season 10 trailer. Wonder what she will do. Yeah, I think they may not necessarily kill Alpha off as early as they did in the comics. They might have her be a part of the Whisperer War a little bit more than the comic version, which I'm actually okay with. I like that. Animated Alex, Carol should do it, in my opinion, because we need another awesome Carol moment. Yeah, like I said, I'm split. There's a part of me that really wants it to be Carol. There's another part of me that really wants it to be Negan. Animated Alex, why does this stream feel slow? Slow meaning it's lagging, or slow questions? Which one do you mean? Giuseppe De Rosa, wish I could be here today, but I'm busy, Ash. No worries, man. Thank you for even popping up and commenting. I appreciate it. NoahJing75, Alpha claims that the one law between her community and our people is that she and her people are always watching, but does that mean that they were watching when the storm hit in 916? They could have been watching, yes, but I think that was a different scenario. That was a different circumstance. The storm, the Whispers are not going to stick around and spy on them because it's cold. They're going to want to seek shelter. So I think they are always watching, but at the same time, there are exceptions. Like this, when the weather gets that bad or the atmosphere is dangerous for them to be out. Animated Alex, filler stream, LOL. Yeah, it's a bottle stream. That's what they call it, right? Bottle episode, bottle stream. Epic Zombie Killer. Like I say, season 1 to 6, the golden many questions at this time. I do see that. But with the new series and with the movies and everything, I think there's more questions that can be asked in general. NoahJing75, something else that I thought was cool from season 10 trailer was that the Whisperers are packing the heat as one of the Whisperers was holding an AK-47. Yeah, I really like that. I think it's great that they're showcasing that the Whisperers are capable fighters, or they have the tools. You know, in the comics they just had knives, and it was like just shoot them all down. You know, so I really like that they incorporated that in there to make it more realistic and grounded in reality. Epic Zombie Killer. By the way, the Whisperers, or is the Whisperers War in the first half of the season? Why'd they have shields? I strongly believe that they are gonna do the Whisperers War in the first half only. Giuseppe De Rosa, I left a like. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate the support. You are one of the, what do you call it? One of the OGs of the channel supporters. So I appreciate that. Epic Zombie Killer, hey Ash, do you see that Rick movies releasing on DVD or Blu-ray? Most likely at some point. It's probably going to be in the movies first, then it might go to something like, I don't know, Netflix or HBO or something, and then it might go to AMC, or maybe it goes to AMC when it's on, like, at the same time or something, or maybe it goes to AMC first, but then after that I think they will release it on Blu-ray probably. NoMagic75, since Carol is going to see a hallucination of Henry, I am pretty sure Enid will pop up, because there's a shot in the season 10 trailer where there's a Whisperer wearing clothes that Enid was wearing. Yes, I did a video on that. I don't think that's a hallucination. I think that's a Whisperer wearing Enid's clothes. So I did a video on that. Check it out if you're interested. I can leave a link for you guys, because that was a recent video. If I can find it. Maybe I can't find it. Just give me a sec, guys. I know it was a recent video I did. I just don't know where it is. There we go. Copy link. There we go. So that's the video about the Whisperer wearing Enid's clothes. And there's a lot more to that theory than just that. So watch that video if you're interested. Animated Alex, do you think Alexandria could get destroyed yet again? I think this time it's going to be Hilltop that's going to be destroyed, not Alexandria. If they're going with the comics, at least. Epic Zombie Killer, will the new series release on DVD and Blu-ray as well? Most likely. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't. Animated Alex, am I an OG? Yeah, all of you guys have been here, long-time supporters of the channel. So you're all OGs of the channel, of the supporting the channel community. I don't even know if that makes any sense. We are 30 minutes in, so we'll go for another 5 minutes of rapid-fire Q&A, and that'll be the end of the stream. NoMagic75, the clothes that Enid died in was seen in the trailer for season 10, and the person was wearing a Walker mask. I think that's Michonne hallucinating, or the Whisperer is too savage. I just think the Whisperer is too savage. And I think it's most likely Gamma, the Whisperer Gamma. Epic Zombie Killer, because it'll be cool to add the Rick movies or the third show to my collection. Yeah, I'm definitely adding the Rick movies to my collection when it comes out on Blu-ray. And maybe even the new series. Let's see how good that's going to be. Animated Alex, do you think one of the Whisperers has Henry's stick? It's possible. Yes, it's possible. NoMagic75, Lydia has his stick. Yeah. I think Lydia has the stick too. I saw that in the trailer. She was, practicing with it and everything. Epic Zombie Killer, what about me? Yeah, you're also an OG, man. All of you guys have been supporters of the channel for a long time, man. Animated Alex, oh, she likes some sharp. Oh, Animated Alex, making jokes. Epic Zombie Killer, Q&A, I know the main show will end at some point, but the Walking Dead franchise will never die. I strongly believe that as well. I am very confident that we're never going to run out of Walking Dead stuff. Like, there's always going to be a Walking Dead thing. If not the main show, then something else. Walking Dead related. No 1975. If that whisperer is wearing Enid's clothes, then that meant that the the pike victim bodies were never recovered. I think you're onto something there. I think there's a lot of truth to that. There's a lot of clues and hints for that too. All right, that's basically for this Q&A session. Thanks everyone for joining and asking questions. Thanks to you all for supporting the channel. Those of you that continue to support the channel, I really appreciate it. And yeah, things are only going to get bigger and bigger from here. You know, the channel's always going to expand. The expansion might be slow sometimes, but I'm always looking to expand the channel and, you know, look into new things and to do videos that entertain you guys. But with that, let me read maybe 2 more questions that came up, and then I'll end the stream. Epic Zombie Killer plus The Walking Dead is the biggest brand that AMC has. Absolutely. It is. It's like the biggest thing they've ever done. Tom Bokhorst, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Do you think these kids were in the CRM or Commonwealth? Sorry for my English. Your English is absolutely fine, man. The kids from the new series, you mean? I don't think they're connected to Commonwealth, but I think they may be connected to the CRM in some way. Not that they're from there, but they may know about the CRM and, you know, that organization. I did the video that I did, like the last video I did, talks about that. So if you're interested, go check out that video. But I think there's definitely going to be a little bit more focus on the CRM in the new series. Epic Zombie Killer, bye ass, love you. Thank you, man. I love you all. Thank you to everyone who asked questions, who supports the channel. Like I said, I appreciate all of that. And hopefully, you know, we will expand the channel in the future, and you guys will see more and more exciting and interesting videos that will get you excited for The Walking Dead and maybe even other stuff. We might move into other directions as well in the future. But that's it basically for this Q&A session. Thanks everyone. I appreciate the support. I will see you very soon. Tomorrow, stay tuned for a video that I'm going to do for Season 10. I will also be doing a video for, what do you call it? Yeah, probably a video for Fear, or not Fear, for the movies. And also, I'm going to do a gameplay of Telltale's The Walking Dead tomorrow as well. So stay tuned for all of those. But that's basically it. Thanks everyone. I'll see you guys soon.